story. That's what they would claim. Another simple love story, but recalling them the same. No, this is more. We feel more. This is so much more. Like every other love story. Some say happiness comes and goes. Then this happiness is the kind of happiness no one really knows.
I thought I knew what was.
I thought I knew what was. I thought it was the kindness they gave. I thought where there was love, there was shame.
That's with you.
But with you, there's just happiness. Endless happiness. What?
Not now.
Tell me, please.
I've received my orders from headquarters. I've been transferred to the 4th Brigade.
When?
I leave in 5 days. Though I'll be far away, we'll always have each other. Oh, Clara, please, don't look so sad.
You're the one who makes me happy.
We'll make the most of our time together. We'll steal as much time as we can. And when I'm gone, we'll write each other daily. We'll make love with our words. You'll be with me every day, Clara.
I must go. I'm expected.
God, you are so beautiful. I love to see you in the light, clear and beautiful. Memorize every inch, every part of you to take with me. Your feet so soft as if they never touch the ground.
I can't.
Your skin so pure, so white, so delicate. Your smell so sweet, your breath so warm. I will summon you in my mind and paint you indelibly on my mind. We must fill every moment.
All this happiness, and if I a word in the dark,
My love, oh my
so
darling.
much happiness wasn't meant to last.
I am here, I am with you, I
I
am
never
yours.
was more.
Your skin, your silk hair, your breath is. I want you every minute of my life. I will always be here.
How is the opera? Terrible. These touring companies get no better.
And neither do you.
I seem to like the impact of your heavy cooking.
Sergeant, what is this? It's veal. Again. We had veal 4 days ago. And from the looks of it, it was this veal.
Lieutenant Barry, if I hear one more...
Colonel, I've heard a rumor that the king is about to sign a treaty with the French.
Really?
I've heard no such rumor, Major.
Where did you receive this information?
In town,
You mustn't believe everything you hear in a whorehouse, Major.
That is where Garibaldi received much of his information, sir.
So that's why you go there.
Captain McKenzie. Welcome. We wondered when you were going to arrive. May I introduce Dr. Tamburi, Lieutenant Berry, Sergeant Lombardi,
Lieutenant Terrasco.
and Major Rizzoli. Please, join us.
You'll have to excuse our limited menu, Captain. It's difficult to cultivate fresh vegetables in this mountain soil.
We are not just isolated from life and ideas here, Captain, but anything green and edible as well.
I just add vinegar to everything.
Captain McKenzie, the colonel has told us of your triumphs pinning down the Russian infantry.
I'm not sure my actions deserve your attention.
Didn't you rescue a wounded man in the midst of fire and then carry him on your horse to camp?
Only to our battalion.
Oh, say you brought him back to camp. Why settle for being half a hero when full-fledged is just a white lie away?
Clara, I cried.
Imagine that you soldier cries. I had to hide my eyes so the others on the train that carried me away from you would think I was asleep.
You said
Signora Fosca played.
My cousin. I have no family, and neither does she. She's in such poor health, it's a continual worry.
That's her place setting, but she stays in her room most days. Perhaps soon she'll be well enough to join us for a meal.
She eats like a sparrow.
My apologies, sir. The comparison struck me as funny. Sparrow seems to eat more than Signora Fosca. A pity it is.
My cousin loves to read. It's her only passion, really. I can't find enough books for her.
I too love to read. I've brought a few of my favorite books. I'd be most happy to lend them to Signora Fosca, though I can't promise they'll appeal to her.
She's been given to reading military handbooks. I've no doubt she will welcome anything in print.
Bill! Nothing from me again? It's been 2 weeks.
It smells to me as if Captain McKenzie has a letter from an admirer.
Would you know? I took a cry inside. You must not be ashamed of your tears. I love you for your tears.
Your absence only makes my love grow stronger, and when I cannot bear it any longer.
Imagine surviving the Battle of Alessandro, only to lose your life to an aide-de-camp in a duel.
An aide-de-camp. Well,
Captain, don't be alarmed. It's my cousin. I am so accustomed to her outbursts that I forget how unsettling they are to a newcomer. My apologies for not warning you.
The doctor is always expected to give some aid when there is nothing one can possibly do.
some more lamp, please.
You finally found some tarragon, haven't you?
Yes!
Doctor, please.
Excuse me.
Sergeant, are there any more carrots?
Seconds for you, Lieutenant. Can I take that as a compliment?
No, Sergeant. My horses are hungry.
In time, Captain McKenzie, you too will get used to life among us.
I'm in hell.
This is hell. Living hell.
Living hell, this godforsaken place. This sterile little town, these pompous little men.
This military madness. Uniforms, uniforms. Military madness.
Everybody's respecting the new world.
Uniforms, uniforms.
Stars in the day.
This is hell.
I retrospect and thinking of you.
Doctor,
Your troops seem to be responding well under your command.
thank you.
How have you been enjoying our post, Captain?
I found everyone most hospitable.
Good. Your company of meals has been a welcome change for me.
Thank you.
I trust the occasional outburst from Colonel Ritchie's cousin has not unsettled you too greatly.
What exactly is the matter with this woman?
Oh, she's kind of a medical phenomenon. It's a collection of many ills.
And those cries.
Well, those are hysterical convulsions. One might say that her nerves are exposed where ours are protected by a firm layer of skin.
Is she in danger of succumbing to this disease?
Oh, I don't believe so. Her body is so weak that it doesn't have the strength to produce a mortal disease.
I don't understand.
Well, the weak protect themselves. The defensive soldier often lives longer than the brave one.
Is she young?
Late 30s, I would mention.
Pretty. You don't suppose she's the lover of the colonel, do you?
Captain Piquetti, it's good to see that you enjoy an occasional bit of gossip. Honestly, it's no need for discomfort, Captain. We're all human. Your curiosity is understandable. No, I'm afraid Senora Foster's physical state prevents her from being anyone's lover. Good day.
Clara, don't forget me. Keep me close to you, Clara.
Late for breakfast, Captain Piquetti.
We had early morning exercises before the company left for their weekly maneuvers.
You're a better officer than I am. I let my sergeant oversee the morning drill.
Well, it looks as if Senora Fosca has disappointed us once again.
Why keep setting a place?
Captain McKinney, I'm sorry we'll have to leave you to dine alone this morning.
We always have dinner to share, General.
Indeed we do.
Any chance we might engage you in a game of cards tonight, Captain?
I'm afraid I'm not a gambling man, sir.
The board will make a gambler of you.
Good day, Captain.
Gentlemen.
How could I forget you? Yesterday I walked the park to Elmore where we met. Afterwards I sat on the bench where we sat on that sultry afternoon. I thought about a room, where we were happy and where we shall be happy again. Someday I seize in a room, and I don't feel so alone anymore. I close my eyes, imagining that you are there, imagining your fingers touching mine, imagining all the bed, the secrecy, the world outside, your mouth on mine.
Signora Ricci, I'm Captain Piquetti.
Piquetti, I know. Cousin has told me all about you. I came to thank you for the books. I would have sooner, but I've been so ill.
Well, now you seem to be feeling more normal.
Normal? I hardly think so. Sickness is normal to me as health is to you. Excuse me. I shouldn't speak of my troubles. I've been going through a period of deep melancholy. I so enjoy the novel by Rousseau.
It's wonderful. My favorite, really.
The character of Julie is a great mystery.
You should have kept the book longer to meditate over it.
I do not read to think. I do not read to learn. I do not read to search truth. I know the truth. Truth is hardly what I need. I read to dream. I read to live. I know how painful dreams can be, unless you know they're merely dreams. There is a flower which offers nectar at the top, delicious nectar at the top, and bitter poison underneath. The butterfly that stays too long and drinks too deep is doomed to die. I read to fly, to sing. I do not read to swim. I do not dwell on dreams. I know how soon the dream becomes expectation. How can I have expectations? Look at me. No, Captain, look at me. Look at me. I do not hope for what I cannot have. I do not cling to things I cannot keep. The more you cling to things, the more you love them. The more the pain you suffer when they're taken from you. If you have no expectations, Captain, you can never have a disappointment. I must be mad to tell her all about myself like this. Do you forgive me?
Not at all.
No, forgive me.
Truly,
please.
there is nothing to
Have
forgive.
you explored the town? It is remote, isn't it? And provincial, don't you think? And everything so brown, the streets, the fields, the river even. Oh, there are some lovely gardens. You do like gardens, eh?
Yes.
But I can show you gardens. And then, of course, there is the castle. The ruined castle. I find it lovely. Probably because it's ruined, I suppose.
No, there was a castle.
I like to take excursions there when I'm in better health. Perhaps you'll join me and my cousin one day.
Yes, that would be delightful. I don't believe I've seen a flower or a garden since the day I arrived. How very kind.
Surprised you haven't noticed our wonderful greenhouse.
Greenhouse.
And no luck with vegetation. The gardenias and petunias are magnificent.
And to think how many times I've passed that building and never taken notice. Oh, look, there's a hearse drawing up. Must be for flowers to adorn the castle. Well, it's good to know the dead here at least can go to their graves. Help! Doctor! How can I describe the wretchedness, the wretchedness, and the suffering, the desperation of that poor unhappy creature? The embarrassment, Clara, looking at that loneliness, listening to all that self-pity.
How it is remote, isn't it? And provincial, don't you think? And everything so brown, the streets, the fields, the river even. Of course there is the castle, the Roman castle.
Look how they've let this garden go.
Well, this is not Milan.
But I'm all too well aware of that.
I think it's rather beautiful.
Well,
No, not at all. I can see you reading my letter.
I'm not afraid of death.
All the while as we stroll.
I'd rather think I'd welcome dying. It's everything that follows that I dread. Shut up in a coffin, smothered in the earth, turning into dust. These images send me into a state of
All I saw, all I knew, all that I could think of was you.
And speaking of this makes
If you are sick, surely there is the hope that you will get better.
all that I could think of was you. Hope in my case is in short supply. Oh, ridiculous.
Well, one must look to life for whatever pleasures it can offer.
And what might they be? At her.
Or helping others, for example.
Helping others. And be thinking of you. I have worked in poorhouses, Captain. How could anyone? I felt no difference. So unbeautiful. Pity is nothing but passive love. Of you. Dead love. To feel a woman's touch a woman's hand, reminded me how much I long to be with you, how long I've been without you near, and then to hear a woman's voice, to hold a woman's arm, to feel a woman's touch.
These thoughts were bad for you. You must concentrate on everything around you that's just beauty and life. These trees, these flowers, the warm smell of the air.
You make it sound so simple, Captain. As if a flower or a tree could somehow make what happens. The dress, the fragrance of the dress, the light perfume of silk that's warm from being in the sun, that mingles with a woman's own perfume, the fragrance of a woman.
There is no absolute happiness in anyone's life, Signora. The only happiness we can be certain of is love.
What do you mean? Are you speaking of friendships? Family?
I'm speaking of a superior kind of love. The kind between two people.
Two people?
Yes. Love that fills every waking moment. Love that grows every single day. Love that thinks everything is pure. Everything is beautiful. Everything is possible. Love gives its soul into one. Where you think the same thoughts, want the same things. Live as one, feel as one, breathe as one.
Love that shuts away the world.
Love that shuts away the world.
And it melts my soul.
That envelops your soul.
And it knows my life. Love that floods every living moment. Love like how
Like wine and intoxication. A great blindness, if you will.
Yes, I've read of that love. But you speak of it as one who lives it. I'm not willing. I want to go back.
I'm sorry.
It can be incredibly cruel, Captain,
Cruel.
to speak to me of love.
Forgive me, I didn't.
Dying words like happiness, beautiful, superior. You can't be that naive. You with all your books, your taste, your sensitivity. I thought you'd understand. The others, well, they're all alike. Stupidity is their excuse, as ugliness is mine. But what is yours? I've watched you from my window. I saw you on the day that you arrived. Perhaps it was the way you walked, the way you spoke to your men. I saw that you were different then. I saw that you were kind and good. I thought you understood. They hear drums, you hear music, as do I. Don't you see? We're the same. We are different. You and I are different. They hear only drums. All the time I watched from my room. I would think of coming downstairs, thinking we'd meet, thinking you'd look at me,
fever.
Shall we make our way towards the castle?
Signora Fosca's not feeling well.
Terribly sorry, my dear.
Yeah, I'll be fine now.
Of course, we should head back, nonetheless.
My darling, you did as you should. You had no choice.
After all, my cousin is my superior.
You must think of your career.
How can I turn from such a desperate soul?
You showed pity.
Yet I have a sinking feeling.
It is difficult for a man and a woman to be friends.
I sense that she needs more.
You must be careful to keep your intentions clear.
I've opened the door.
Desperation can take its toll.
Should I be cruel to keep myself free?
There's nothing wrong with thinking of oneself.
All I think of is you.
Keep your distance.
Yes, keep my distance.
Make yourself scarce.
Unavailable.
Aloof.
I love you so.
I love you more.
Forever yours.
As always.
Georgia.
Giorgio, these past 3 days have been perhaps the most painful of my life. I've looked for you everywhere. No matter how poor my health, I made my way down to the dining hall, praying that you would be there. You promised me your friendship, Giorgio. It is clear to me that your promise was a hollow one. So looked forward to your company. Did you not know how your absence would upset me? I wish that I could strike you from my mind and my heart. But I can't, Giorgio. You may disappear, but I will not.
I applied for a new pair of horses. They only had babes or piebalds.
Piebald?
You certainly don't want piebald.
Perhaps you should go to Turin. There's a wonderful stable there.
No, that stable is no longer reputable.
Ah, McKenny.
We haven't seen you in 3 days, Captain.
I decided to accompany my troops on maneuvers.
Your hard work is determined to give us all a bad name.
Nonsense. Doctor, why do you always put that gold coin on the table?
For 30 years, I've done that whenever I eat with other officers. The first meal where no one talks about horses or women, I'll surrender my gold coin.
Some rest. We'll never lose it.
I remember a wager that Lieutenant Barry made once.
I missed you so.
Please,
You must read my letter.
let go of my hand. Let's go.
Well, of course, there was no chance for anyone but him to win.
No one was forced to bet, Major.
Please pass the salt, Captain. Not hungry?
Yes. Colonel, I've received a letter today. I'm urgently needed in Milan. I request a leave of at least 5 days.
What?
If you had asked me this in my office, I might have refused. After all, you've only been here for a month.
I understand, sir. It's of some importance.
I should hope. When do you wish to leave?
First train tomorrow, sir.
Very well. At this table, who could say no to a guest?
By this time tomorrow, you'll probably be in the arms of some young beauty.
All the time I watch from my room, thinking you look at me, be repelled by what you saw. Don't reject me, don't deny me, understand me, be my friend. Play his drums, we hear music, be my friend.
What are you doing? Not this hour. You know I have a 5-day leave.
Think of me when you're gone.
Thinking of my work, of my superiors, and your cousin, I will no doubt also think of you. No. Please, stop this behavior. What will people think if they see this?
This is bad. If they see me, what do I care if the world knows how I feel? I adore you. Since should be ashamed of. That's something I should hide. I'm no fool, Captain. I know you don't feel the same way towards me. But one loves a dog, an animal. What can I do to make you love me? A human being such as yourself. Go.
Get up, I beg you, Signora, please. Compose yourself. Calm down. You see that I must leave soon. I am flattered by your affection. It flatters me greatly. My mind races with 1,000 thoughts.
Tell me your thoughts.
Really, I must be going.
Write me.
Yes, I will write you.
Promise.
I promise.
Tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow. Go. I want no one to see you here.
Bless you. I received your letter, and I thank you. I hope that we can still take hands.
Yes. Of course, we can certainly be friendly.
You don't know how mortified I am.
Mortified?
About everything that's happened. My emotions can sometimes overpower my judgment.
I found your affection flattering.
how indulgent you are. Please. Did you amuse yourself in Milan?
Yes, very much.
Admit that you only took leave to visit my rival.
You're right. Yes, of course, that was the purpose of my visit.
Excuse me. I can be so naive in respect to you. I should have understood what you meant by the urgent need that required your leave. Will you go back soon?
Whenever I can, as soon as possible.
If you get another leave.
Naturally.
Maybe I should speak to my cousin about it. All depends on him. Help from me might serve you well, of course, negative words.
Place more value on your dignity. Don't offend your own pride, Senor.
We each deal with our pride as best we can, Captain. You love this woman very much.
I wrote to you.
Is she beautiful?
An angel.
Why don't you marry her?
She is already married.
And you respect her?
Respect has everything to do with love.
Oh, that's not true. But it hardly matters. And is your angel also a mother?
Stop torturing each other. It's humiliating and unworthy of us. I find your sarcasm most distasteful.
I have many flaws, Captain.
Our situation has been well defined. Let's not discuss the subject further.
That's what I would like.
Good. I hope we have no more occasion to speak of ourselves.
You may also hope that we will not see each other again.
That may be the best course of action.
You may go now, Captain. I have more important things to do.
Thank you for coming at this hour, Captain.
Of course.
Senora Fosca has taken a turn for the worse. She is mortally ill.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, don't you understand, my boy? It is because of you.
Because of me?
She told me everything. It was a confidence she made spontaneously, of course. You rejected her love, which doesn't surprise me. And now, this refusal has increased the gravity of her disease. This woman is letting herself die because of you.
Because of me? She is letting herself die, then it is not a disease, it's a doctor.
She has an incurable disease, but if she is calm, if she takes care of herself, she can live for several years. This passion that she has developed for you.
Passion for me, doctor? She has thrown herself at me without cause.
She does not think or act as we do, young man. A healthy people, we cannot appreciate the psyche of the sick.
Yes, well, I'm sure you will do all you can for her.
A simple act on your part is all that is called.
I don't want to be involved.
You are involved, sir. Go see her.
No.
You who saved a man in combat must understand the need to save another's life when it is in jeopardy.
How could I possibly visit Senora Fosca in her sick bed? It's improper. The colonel would never allow
Well,
it.
you needn't worry. I made all the arrangements.
She knows of this business.
You cannot imagine what this has cost her. You are a good-looking young man. Beauty is something one pays for. The same as goodness. It's another quality you embody. Please, go to her now.
And if I go to her, what then? What will she ask of me tomorrow or next week? You talk of what her feelings have cost her. What have they cost me?
Well, I can imagine how difficult this is for you. She is dying. And you have only to give her words. Words that will make her well. What is the cost of a few words when a life hangs in the balance?
One commits before dying.
Don't speak of dying, Signor.
No, but you're here. I won't. Will you ever forgive me for asking you to come?
I'm here because I chose to be.
Sit down. No. Sit here. Please. Rest your feet on the bed.
I'm fine, Signor.
I want you to be comfortable. Please.
You are so beautiful. Come, let me see you in the light. Don't look at me. Let me look at you. I feel better in the dark.
Your kindness makes you beautiful.
Do you value such beauty?
Of course.
Do you think my heart is good?
Yes, I do.
How do the good hearts beat? Can you distinguish them from the bad? Listen to mine. My heart says that it loves you, Georgie. What does your heart say?
It says that it loves you, Foscar.
Like a friend.
Tonight it loves you as you wish.
Thank you, Georgie. I wanted to forget about seeing you and think that I could. I wanted to die without ever seeing you
I
again.
am here to tell you you can happy living.
That day I was so unpleasant.
Let's not talk about the past. You're tired. Now that I've come, now that we have spoken, you must go to sleep.
Will you stay if I do?
For a short while,
Will you sleep too?
if I can.
rest your head near mine. Can we dream together?
Yes.
Dearest Georgia, it's 3 a.m. and I have just arisen from a dream of you. A dream so real I could swear you were there at my side. I am so used to this, having you in my dreams night after night. As I write this, you are asleep. You dream of me. How I wish I could just lie by your side and watch you sleep, to see you disarmed, at peace. Sometimes I think that when you watch a person sleep, there's a transparency that lets you see their soul. How I long to see yours.
It is you. I thought that I was dreaming. Draw the curtain, please. I want to see the stars before the daylight takes them away. Do you think that there are worlds out there?
I do.
Will we ever visit them one day?
I would like to think so. As a child, I used to dream that I could fly, travel to faraway places.
Why is a man like you in the army, Georgia?
My father was an officer, and it was expected I would follow his path.
Call me by my name.
Fosca.
Say Giorgio and Fosca.
Giorgio and Fosca.
Fosca and Giorgio.
Fosca.
What music? You love this woman very much.
Don't ask me that. I've told you how I feel.
What is her name?
Clara.
Clara.
It will be light soon. I should be going.
Would you do me a great favor before you leave? Would you write a letter for me?
Of course.
There's paper on my desk.
Yes.
My dearest Oscar. Please.
My dearest Fosca.
I wish I could forget you. Erase you from my mind. But ever since I met you, I find I cannot leave the thought behind. That doesn't mean I love you.
That doesn't mean I love you.
I wish that I could love you. Please. I know that I upset you. I know I feel unkind. I wanted you to vanish from sight, but now I see you in a different light. And though I cannot love you, I wish that I could love you. For now I'm seeing love like none I've ever known. A love as pure as breath, as permanent as death, implacable as stone. A love that life and night has cut into a life I wanted left alone. A love I may regret. sisters?
Yes,
Do you kiss them goodbye?
on occasion.
Kiss me goodbye the way you do that. Like you kiss her. Go. Thank you, George. Run! Quickly!
The wretchedness, and the suffering, the desperation of that poor unhappy creature, the embarrassment. Did you hear that scream last night? Did anybody not? All of the side. She knows how to scream all right.
Well, she practices a lot.
Good shot. 6 ball in the corner, so that wasn't dying, we assume.
Oh, I think she just fell off her broom.
Or they hung a mirror in the room of La Signora. Quiet!
Doctor,
Captain,
was it really necessary for me to go to her last night?
why else would I ask you to go? I'm not some kind of a procurator, Captain.
She hardly seemed near death.
I'm sure she summoned her strength for you. Her condition was precarious before you arrived. You did her a great service. You did a very brave thing. Now it is over. There.
Turn to play, Captain.
No. Thank you for asking.
Just a bit aloof, don't you think? Out on the Colonel. Gentlemen, that's just a man who doesn't drink and he keeps a journal.
A ball off the knife.
Maybe no, he just prefers his books as much as he prefers his looks, which is why he thinks he's got his hooks in La Signora.
Gentlemen, I'll make a wager. Come the summer, he'll be major.
I'll say.
Rack him up.
Captain, I cannot thank you enough. Your kindnesses to my cousin have meant a great deal.
You have no reason to thank me.
Any attention that is paid to her means so much. Senora Fosca has always had a shortage of friends.
My dearest Georgia, I'm writing you even though the doctor has forbidden me. What a joy to have someone to share my feelings with, to whom I can tell my past.
I was a young man when my parents died, and Fosca's father and mother welcomed me into their home whenever I was on leave. As a child, she was lonely.
I was happy.
Her parents doted on
My
her.
parents doted on
They
me.
said,
beautiful, so sensitive,
so beautiful.
They told me to be
Of course, to that she was.
Well, as beautiful as you are, lass, do be careful.
I thought that I was beautiful,
And
that
when
I
she
reached the age
reached
when
when being beautiful
becomes the most important thing a woman can be.
An unattractive man
As long as you're alive,
can still have opportunity.
whereas if you're a woman, you are
a daughter or a wife.
A woman is a flower. Now you're 17. Now is the hour.
I met this nice young man.
seems nice young
He
man,
introduced himself
passing by,
at my club.
just lean on my window.
So,
One
one evening I invited him
he
here.
just had to be.
Home, Count Lily.
I must admit that I was
I gave my Aunt Teresa and my Uncle Bruno.
Account.
From where, if I may ask?
Austria.
Austria.
What a beautiful place.
Fosca, we have a visitor.
Imagine my surprise.
I'd like you to meet a new friend, Count Ludovic.
He was even more handsome up close.
I was amazed to see the Count take such an interest in my cousin.
If I had known you were here, Celia,
He had known. Of course he knew.
I would have brought you many flowers. Like flowers. I should have known. I've seen you at your window.
Won't you stay for dinner?
Yes.
Count.
I've watched you every day since I arrived.
I had my suspicion.
I had no suspicions.
I
I
was
just
not
had
to
to
see.
The way you move.
Could I be so blind?
Or what I took for love.
In a month, we'd ask for her hand.
Signora Fosca has been married.
Yes.
Austria, come living Austria.
I sensed in him a danger, deception, even violence. I must admit to some degree that it excited me.
Austria, come living Austria.
Once they were married, once he received my uncle's sizable dowry, he traveled a great deal, was unavailable to Fosca.
I gambled away the down. I was forced to return to my parents and borrow from the little savings they had left.
One day, she was coming from market.
Excuse me, you're the wife of a company, I think.
Yes, you fool, the man's a fraud, a fake. The trips he said he had to take abroad, he took them so that he could be with me.
He calls himself a count, but he's not. He's never had a title in his life.
He doesn't have a title, but he does have a wife and a child in Indonesia.
You must be
Oh,
mistaken.
yes, he only wants to bleed you until the day he doesn't need you. I warn you, he'll abandon you as he abandoned her and me and countless others I've knocked out. I'm telling you, the man was born without a heart. You fool!
I confronted him with this information. He made no attempt to deny it.
Ah, when at last you know the truth, Signora, but you as well must face the truth. I've no desire to deceive you anymore, but to admit what you ignore. We made a bargain, did we not? And we got what we bargained for. You gave me your money, I gave you my looks and my charm. I would say that more than balances the books. Where's the harm? Now with the road. If women sell their looks, why can't a man if he can? Besides, the money wasn't even yours. It belonged to those ridiculous old bores, your parents. Forgive me, my dear, but it's a law of beauty. I fear you are not conflicting your ear. Let us part by mutual consent and be content. And so, good luck and goodbye. I must go. Oh, yes, we haven't paid to rent since July, just so you know.
Returned home. Found my parents impoverished and in poor health.
Fosca's health failed.
A woman's like a flower.
She suffered her first convulsions. My aunt and uncle nursed her as best as they could.
A flower's only purpose is to
I
please.
spent months looking for the man.
Beauty is power.
He vanished, of course.
Knowing what it
To this day I dream of finding him and realizing my revenge. How could I be so
I
blind?
couldn't face the
It
world.
took her many months to leave her bed. When her mother died, she had nothing really. No more.
With my father gone, I went to live with my cousin, who some way felt responsible for my circumstances.
Why could I not admit the truth? How could I not have seen through the veneer? I told myself as long as she seems happy, why interfere? Or was I just relieved to know that somebody would want her for a wife? In war, you know the enemy. Not always so in life. The enemy was love. Selfishness really, but love. All of us blinded by love that makes everything seem possible. You have to pay a consequence for things that you've denied. This is the thorn in my side.
As long as you're a man, you're what the world will make of you. Whereas if you're a woman, you're only what it seems.
Oh, it is a flower, hers is the breeze.
Beauty is power, longing as it is.
as we meet, I'll be your sorry sight. You won't know who I am. My hair completely white, my face a mass of wrinkles. What will you feel then? My Giorgio, time is now our enemy.
A great distance from me, your letters. You're running away from me. Since I've recovered, you've made every attempt to get away, to be free of my company.
There are times when I prefer to be alone.
I know that I offend you.
No, I won't have this conversation.
What kind of conversation do you desire, Captain? Something innocuous? You wish to discuss your troops? Shall we talk about the weather? Feels like rain, what do you think?
I think you can be very difficult.
I didn't come here to be difficult. I came here simply to share your company.
What's happened to your hands?
I must have fallen.
You have no business being out here.
Do you want me dead?
Fosca, don't be so unfair.
Well, I am unfair. I want to free you from my affection. I know what I'm doing to you. Why is it that the violets and the daisies blossom now?
The mistake autumn's one for April.
What is that bird that sings?
A wren, I think.
What does it look like?
It's gray, and I believe it's the smallest of birds.
The smallest. You know so much. Give me a kiss. I know a woman shouldn't ask such a thing. A woman shouldn't have followed a man. Given my appearance, I don't behave as other women do. So I ask you for a kiss. And I'll kiss you.
Is this what you call love? This endless and insatiable, smothering pursuit of me. You think that this is love? I'm sorry that you're lonely. I'm sorry that you want me as you do. I'm sorry that I failed to feel the way you wish me to feel. I'm sorry that you're ill. I'm sorry you're in pain. I'm sorry that you are infutile. But yes, I wish you'd go away and leave me alone. This is not love, but some kind of obsession. But when too far is too far, having no concern for what I feel, what I want, not what you earn in return. When you care for another so much that the love is set free, don't you see? Got to understand, love's not a constant demand. It's a gift you bestow. Love isn't sudden surrender, it's tender and slow. It must grow. Yet everywhere I go, you appear. I know you are near. This is not love, just a need for possession. Call it what you will. This is not love, this is the reverse. Like a curse, something out of control. I begin to fear for my soul.
king? Where have they been?
On the bluff.
Were they all alone?
No one knows.
You don't suppose? Gentlemen enough.
Still, it would explain Signora's attitude.
Why she comes to every meal? It isn't for the field.
And it would explain the Colonel's gratitude.
I hear he calls him Giorgio. But nobody is that brave.
No, that's cheek.
Nobody is that brave.
Would you like to peek?
Well, I think I'll change my wager. It'll be major. Next week I'll say.
I'll say.
I'll say.
Those thin arms drawing me, pulling me down like icy tentacles.
It's only a dream.
I feel so warm.
You became ill after carrying Senora Fosca back in the rain.
When was that?
2 days ago. Yes, we still have a fever, but it seems to be lower. Well, my boy, you will recover from this illness, but it will take some time. You might as well enjoy it away from here. Putting you on sick leave.
Sick leave?
This is a dreary place. It can get to us all. As soon as you're well enough, you will depart for Milan.
Milan?
Don't look so sad, Captain. I trust there is someone there who can oversee your recuperation.
How dare you follow me? I am ill. Do you understand? I'm ill, and you are the reason I am ill.
I apologize. Nothing could be further from what I wished for you. That is why I wanted to follow you to Milan, to see that you are well.
That is the reasoning of a capricious child. You can't do this.
I've heard what you said, Giorgio. I'm to tell you that I'll keep my distance, stay out of your path. I can be nearby. I can be there quietly waiting.
And this, you think, will make me love you?
No. No, I'm doing this because I love you.
My heart feels nothing for you. How many times must you hear this?
This has nothing to do with your heart. This has to do with your eyes. What you see. If I were beautiful, and the flesh on my bones, if my breasts were large and full, if I were soft and warm to your touch, you would feel otherwise.
No. Your appearance is no excuse for the way you behave. My feelings towards you are the result of your relentlessness, your constant lust and selfishness and insensitivity.
I'm sorry. No one has ever taught me how to love. I know I feel too much. I often don't know what to do with my feelings. You understand that, Georgia, don't you?
Oscar, you have to face the truth. You have to give me up. Please.
Loving you is not a choice. It's who I am. Loving you is not a choice, and not much reason to rejoice. But it gives me purpose, gives me voice to say to the world, this is why I live. You are why I live. Loving you is why I do the things I do. Loving you is not in my control. But loving you, I have a goal for what's left of my life. I will live and I will die for you.
Die for me? What kind of love is that?
Truest love. Clarity for life for you, sir. Would you, Georgia? I would. I believe. In the end, you'll finally see what is beautiful about me. Do you want me to move to another compartment?
We're getting off at the next stop. I'm taking you back. You're freezing. Cover yourself. Do you want to get sicker?
Moonlight makes even this landscape look lovely. Look over there. Seem to be faces in those rocks, smiling back at us.
A month, a week, a day.
To feel your touch again.
You've never been
Don't be offended, Captain, if I'm amused. It's bizarre, really. She led you back like a lamb.
You know her. You know there's no way I could have acted differently.
Well, you needn't worry. No one knows of her exploits.
I suppose I should be relieved. But in truth, it matters little to me. And who told her I was going?
Well, I hardly thought it a secret.
What is it that you want, Doctor?
I don't know what you mean.
You know what I mean. Why did you bring this woman into my life?
I thought it would help her. I thought it might bring her some small degree of happiness. I had no intention it would turn into this, Captain. Honestly, I didn't. I apologize. She tells me you're going to Milan tomorrow, but only for 4 days. I assume this is just a pretext that you won't be coming back.
I don't wish to be away from my duties for that long. Excuse me, I have things to do.
Captain McKenny, you forget that I am your superior. You can't decide to forego a sick leave just like that. The Signora Fosca brought you to this point?
Not at all. This is my decision.
But don't you see what she's doing to you, to your mental state? I may have helped bring this woman into your life, but I can also get you away from her for your own good. I can see to it that you are transferred permanently. If I send a dispatch to headquarters, you'll be ordered to leave.
I don't want to be transferred.
Why are you behaving like this?
Because I feel it my duty to help her.
Captain, you don't understand. No one can help her. Good day.
40 days.
Is he get all the luck?
40 days.
The man is sick.
But 40
Yes,
days.
he's sick of being stuck in the stick. Who isn't?
In Milan.
He's gone because it's getting pretty thick with the Signora.
Gentlemen, he better get a quid from the Signora.
Gentlemen, that's not an easy trip with the Signora. Gentlemen, you know what I think. He did not drink. I'll say.
I'll say.
I didn't tell you in my letter something even better, a surprise. Here at home in a week, my husband goes to Rome. It's the first time he's away. He gone next a day, maybe 2 or even 3. I can visit you at night. We'll be lighted by the moon. Not a shadow afternoon. Just think of having time, but waiting home together and alone. Perhaps we'll take a drive to the country, and perhaps at last we'll share a sunrise. Wouldn't that be beautiful?
I'm not taking the sick leave.
What do you mean?
I'm only staying 4 days.
It's that woman, isn't it?
Well, there are many reasons.
No, you constantly write to me about her. Speak of her when we're together. She's always on your mind, Giorgio. Do you love her?
The idea is laughable.
I hate this woman, and I don't even know her.
There are times I hate her too.
Then why do you sacrifice yourself on her behalf?
I'm not certain. Please, come, don't be angry. This woman, she has no friends, no one to talk to. I know the power I have over her. I didn't ask for this power. She bestowed it upon me, but it somehow carries a responsibility I can't seem to ignore.
She needs you.
Don't you need me too?
Yes, of course. But not like this woman.
Leave your husband, Clara. Let's have a life together.
Sure, you know that's not possible.
You know, anything is possible.
I would lose my child.
Well, what if you were to lose me?
I don't want to lose you, Giorgio. You knew my situation.
We could run away together. We could
No,
take
you're
a
not
child.
thinking clearly. You're not yourself.
I am myself.
Where would we go? How would we live?
We would manage.
We are not two people who can ever just manage. We have to carve out a life for ourselves around our present obligations. We have no choice.
We have a choice.
I suppose that's true, Giorgio. Just as you have chosen to forego your sick leave. I've often wondered if you would love me as much if I were free.
I would. You know I would. I love you.
And I love you. You're not coming back, are you?
I'll be back. Clara, I'll be back. Let's stop this talk. Let's make the most of our 4 days together.
La pace sulla terra e a voi tranquilli
felicità, è nato un bambino che il mondo salverà dal gran poter di Satana e dal sua potestà, o novella di gran felicità.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Merry Christmas, everyone. Salute.
When is dinner being served, Sergeant Bombard?
The pheasants will be ready shortly.
The Christmas season is the most wonderful time of the year. Wouldn't you agree, Doctor?
I'm not much of a believer, I must confess.
It isn't the birth of Christ we're celebrating tonight. We are celebrating the joys of domestic life.
And the food.
All right. Yes, the food. Well, look who's here.
Captain?
Thank you for coming, Captain. So happy that you haven't taken your leave. We've come to think of you as part of the family.
Yeah, and I appreciate that, sir.
Last, a letter for me.
Colonel, excuse me.
Feeling better?
Yes, thank you for asking.
It's very kind of you to join us tonight.
My pleasure. You look most charming.
Thank you. Go ahead, Captain. Read your letter. It's all right.
Smell the perfume on Captain McKenny's letter from here. And fragrant perfume it is, Captain. My correspondence smells like it came from the barn.
Dinner will be ready in 10 minutes. I've just put in the truffle.
Truffles, indeed. I can't remember the last time I had.
Oh, I hope they'll be recognizable after
Captain
this.
McKenny! Is it you or the gentleman from the ministry who are responsible for this surprise?
Excuse me?
You have been transferred back to headquarters. You are to leave immediately.
Immediately?
This is quite unusual, Captain.
Really? I don't understand.
Georgia, my love, don't leave.
Gentlemen. You will wait here for me, Captain.
Because in truth, as time goes on, I think of nothing else but you. And yes, for my love, my sweet, you've changed. I've watched you change. You're not the man I thought I knew. At times, these past few days together, I would wonder whether you were here, really with me. I thought, was I naive to believe that continuing my year, is it over forever? It seems to me the answer rests with you. Yes, I have obligations at home, but my heart is yours. When my son is older, when he goes off to school, there is the chance for us to be together. I will make the sacrifice you ask of me then. Please understand why I can't now. Will you wait for me, Georgie? Can we have back what we once had? I have to know. We both have to know.
Just another love story. A temporary love story.
But it needn't end the same.
I thought we had more.
And more.
We had something more than any other love story.
Oh,
not something guaranteed you need for fear it may pass you by. You have to take a chance. You can't just try it out. What's love unless it's unconditional? Love doesn't give a damn about tomorrow, and neither do I.
Oh, that happiness.
It was yours, was mine.
That was not just happiness. Love was in that happiness. That's why it never.
Not this more, one more. I thought I knew what love was.
I didn't know that love was a wrong complication.
I do know that it's not a negotiation.
Take it in us to run.
What we have
Clear to sun.
wasn't bad.
We could have everything. I want you more than anything.
How sad.
To wait is nothing. Beyond time is nothing.
That what we have is nothing.
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 Signor Becchetti,
Yes, sir.
I discovered this at my cousin's bedside. This is your signature, is it not?
Yes, sir.
You have taken advantage of my cousin's affection?
That was not my intention. Perhaps you should discuss this matter with Signora Costa.
I wouldn't subject her to such a question. No one can make me believe that a man such as yourself would desire a woman such as Signora Fosco would write her a letter like this.
Why is that, sir?
The reason seems obvious.
Not to me. Forgive me for saying this, but you had no right to read that letter. No right to take it from her room.
My cousin is at the end of her life. She does not deserve to be led.
You don't know your cousin. She's not a child. She's not just a sick person. Signora Fosco is as responsible for her actions as I am.
You have abused my good faith. Come in my house to dishonor it. Your actions toward me are contemptible, and I must demand a reparation. Mere words will not suffice.
What? Fight? A duel?
I have confided in you. You know that my cousin has been taken advantage of before. We will meet tomorrow morning at 8 behind the castle steps.
Gentlemen, wait, Colonel. There is an explanation. Captain McCann, speak up, say how she forced.
Not at all. Nothing was forced upon me.
Please, let's come to our senses
One
here.
more thing.
Yes.
My cousin knows nothing of this discovery. She must know nothing of what is going to happen. I need your word on it.
She will not hear of this matter from me.
Very well. Tomorrow.
It's deplorable that this woman has brought you to this. But let's not panic. The Colonel will calm down. There's still time to...
I was to see Signora Fosco.
What?
Whatever the outcome of this duel, I will never see her again. Arrange for me to see her as you did before.
I don't know what you're saying.
You may have forgotten how to cure disease, but you induced mine, so don't pretend you don't know what I say.
You understand this woman could never be your lover.
You will arrange for me to see her.
No! I will not participate in this matter.
I wanted you to know I had nothing to do with the transfer.
Thank you for coming. I know that now. Doctor told me.
The letter from Clara.
Yes.
It's over. Finished.
Sorry.
Sorry. I thought you would be pleased.
There was a time when I would have welcomed that news. I realize I don't wish for you to be sad. see you unhappy.
I feel so many things. But I'm not really sad.
But you loved Clara.
I did love Clara. I did. But no one has ever loved me as deeply as you. No one has truly loved me as you have, Fosco. Love without reason, love without mercy, love without pride or shame. Love unconcerned with being returned. No wisdom, no judgment, no caution, no pain. No one has ever known as clearly as you. No one has ever shown me what love could be like until now. Not pretty or safe or easy, but more than I ever knew. Love within reason, that isn't love. And I learned that from you. Are you cold?
I'm afraid
Of what?
all this happiness coming when there's so little time. So much happiness, more than I can bear. Pray for strength to enjoy it. Tomorrow you must leave. This is the only time that I have. You do love me, don't you?
Yes. I love you.
Say it again.
I love you.
Once more.
I love you. Be calm, strong. I am yours.
Is this a dream?
This isn't a dream. We can't.
To have loved is to have lived.
Gentlemen. Captain. Gentlemen, 10 paces, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
contents of my letter. I now have heard that you are closer to recovery and that your nervous condition has improved. I don't know exactly what you have been told or what you even remember from the events that led you away.